Start with this one, okay. Yeah, I'll give you an overview first. So you try this one first. Okay, then we'll go through one by one. Okay, we're dealing in the mean.
203.
Okay, 203, well done. Easy, yeah? So this one is okay. Oh, okay, we'll move on this one.
Do I have to times the number of players?
You have to. Okay, so you need to find, you want to find the mean height is average, right? So what you must find the total height of all the players divided by the number of players. The total height of the, yeah. So that means you must find what's the total height of the basketball players, what's the total height of the soccer players.
2760.
2763 for what? Total height, is it?
2760.
2760. Okay. Number of players.
You're lagging.
I'm lagging. Okay, I will just hold on. Just a moment. Yeah, I hope it's get better. Let me move nearer to the door. Okay. So now there are how many players are there? There's 11 soccer players. There's 5 basketball players. So you take the total height, you get 2760, right? And you divide it by the total number of players, which is 16, right? So what is your height?
170.5.
Okay, that's your average lah, your mean. Okay, we move on, okay, because this, I'm just letting you get a taste of the whole thing, and later on we can go, or the next lesson we can go to much tougher questions. So down here now. Okay. If I'm still lagging, lagging, tell me, okay?
Fifty-six y 3/7.
56y307. Can you show me what you did? Can you just either send me or you? Okay, hold on. Just a moment. Just a moment. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, let me hold on. I'll rotate first. Where is the rotate? How do I rotate there? Okay. This is your paper, right? So now, okay, you have now down here. Okay, so you know that you are adding all of this one you plus, correct? This one you plus, correct? This one you plus. So you get all together how much on here? 56, right? You said you have 56, right? Then Sunday you go in times. You go in times. You go in times. You see y equals y cube. You're correct. But why down here you plus down here? You have to plus all of them. You have to plus all of them. You have to plus all of them. So what do you get? You get 56 plus 3y. Okay. Now, so you got to be conscious when you're doing it. So now, if you want to divide by 7, but they didn't ask you to find if you divide by 7, yes, what do you get? You get the average of what? What is the average? Is 23, like that. So you have formed the equation already. Can you solve the equation? Right? You understand what's happening here, right? You take all of them, you divide by 7, you get the mean. And the mean is 23. So, yeah. So now can you solve it?
negative 1, 2, 3.
Okay, show me. Show me.
I didn't do the working.
You don't do the working. Okay, all right, then we'll do the working. So down here, you agree. Do you agree this is 56 plus 3y, right? Over 7. This is equals to 23. Now, how do we get rid of the 7? We can use seesaw method. I just times. Huh? You can times by 7 here, and then times by 7 here. Or seesaw method, you bring the 7 over, you still get this one. So down here, you get 23 times 7. What do you get? 161, is it? Yeah, 161. So 161 is equals to, let me see, I will now rub this off. 161 is equals to 3y. I'm going to bring 56 over that side, okay? Minus 56.
105.
105. Then 3y divided by
35.
35 lah, that's it. How is it okay? Okay, right? So be careful, okay? There's now that part when you went into this mode, you put this y squared, the y cube. That means at that point in time, you're not conscious of your thinking. You got to be on the alert, because sometimes you go into that mode of just taking the numbers and jumbling up. So you got to be conscious, huh? Okay, that's what I think caused you to not do so well, lah. That's what I feel. I think if you're conscious all the way, you're confident of yourself, you'll be able to have no problem. Okay, so you know how to read this thing here. Down here, what does it mean? Okay, we look at what the question is saying. The dot diagram, okay, they got the dot diagram, shows the waiting times in minutes of some patients at the clinic. Find the mean waiting time. So what does it mean? What does this mean here?
11 minutes.
So 11 minutes. So how many persons waited for 11 minutes? Just one. So one person waited for 11 minutes. Another one person waited for 14 minutes. Two persons waited for 15 minutes. You understand how it goes now? Yes? So you can see 4 persons waited for 25 minutes and so on and so forth. So they want you to find what's the mean waiting time. Remember, mean means you find the total time divided by the total number of patients. That's it. Can you find out, please? In case you cannot see the numbers, I'll write it for you. Okay, you can start, huh?
Okay. 1.2.
Well done, well done. Okay, so you know, the total number of hours 11 times 1, 14 times 1, and you add all them together, divide by the total number of patients. Okay, well done. So that's okay. Now, frequency table. You want to know what's a mean age.
14.8.
Well done. Okay, so okay, I don't need to explain. You know how to find the total number of what is installations? If you don't know, I'll show you another example. I'll show you another example, okay? Now, let's see now. Okay, hold on. Let me give you, let's say now it's 0 to 10. This one is the range. This one is the range of, what is this? Number of apps. Number of apps. Okay. Number of apps. This one's frequency. So let's say this one is 3. Then the next one is 10 to 20. Okay. And down here is, let's say, 5. Now, 20 to 30. This one, let's say, is 10. So what value do we take? So they say, take this plus this, divide by 2. 0 plus 10 is 10. Divide by 2, you get 5. Okay. So down here, you get the value. Let's see, what do they call the value? Okay. Let's say they call it, just put it value. It's 5. 10 plus 20 is 30. 30 divided by 2, 15. This is the value. 20 plus 30, 50. 50 divided by 2, 25. It is this value that you times by 10. It is this value that you times by 5. It is this value that you times by 3. So down here, the download of applications, let's say, or use of application, okay? 3 times 5, 15. 5 times 15 is 75. 10 times 25, 250. So this is you add all this one becomes the total. Okay, that becomes the total. Then you take the frequency, you divide by the frequency. What's the total of frequency? Total of frequency is 18, right? Now you add this up, let's say 90 plus this 340. So take 340 divided by 18. Are you okay? Because down here now is a range, you got to convert to a value. What is the value? Take beginning range, end range, add together, divide by 2, you get 5. Beginning plus end, 10 plus 20, 30. 30 divided by 2 get 15. This one get 25. So frequency times the value give you the total value. Then add all of them up, divided by frequency. So now I'm going to show you the question again. You try this one. You need to maybe do something like this chart. Or you can also write it here. Okay, I write the value here so you can time straight. You can just imagine now this is your exam paper. You can put the value here. What's the value? You fill in on here. Later on, you times to get the yeah. Good. Then I click for another one. Total value here. No, this one is not 100. Must divide by 2. Don't forget to divide by 2. Then you take this times this, you get the total value. You write all of them here lah. Okay, good. 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 You doing mentally, eh? Are you doing mentally or using calculator?
Okay.
Oh, I thought for a while, wow, impressive, say, Emma. Wow. You may have forgotten another 0. 9 times 2, 18 plus another 2 zeros. Yes. Okay, so you add them together. Let me just check. Yeah, all correct. Okay, so you need to find the sum of the frequency plus the value. So my connection is unstable again. Sorry, 73. 73, is it? Okay, well done, well done. So Emma, actually, you know, before I just focused on primary maths. Then I realized I need to extend it to Sec 2 lah. But I heard your mom say you're worried that I'm not teaching you next year. Please don't be worried. Okay, I may just you know, because okay, I've not taught Sec 3 maths, Sec 4 maths for a long time, you know, and it takes time for me to, even Sec 2, Sec 1, Sec 2, I didn't teach because I was focusing just a P5, P6, you know. And then I realized that some of the students need to have me to do Sec 1, Sec 2. But I do not want that thought to be bothering you, you know. Then you say, no, there's so many other tutors. So, but if let's say you still need me next year, I would need to do some polishing up, then I will still teach you. But I do not want that to interfere with your confidence, no. You must be able to believe in yourself and you succeed because you can do it. Your standard is actually quite high already. But it is you doubting yourself. Do you know that? Do you know that? You know that? Then don't have that. Okay, just imagine that I'm going to teach you until how long? Sec 4. Sec 5. Okay, if you want, I will try my best to. I'm just worried I'm not doing justice because because I don't focus, I don't specialize in that. So, you know, the Muslim community, if let's say they fail at primary school, some of them go to ITE and all. So I was thinking I want to focus on that. But if you really need, then I will seriously consider lah. Okay, but I do not want you to have that as a nagging thought, and then that affects your performance for this year. Go all out lah. Try to score 80s or so. You can do it. Okay, but anyway, we come back to this. So what am I saying? I'm saying maybe I will consider, but you might be the only one I'm teaching at Sec 3 next year. If that makes a difference to you lah. Okay, but don't be affected by that. Okay, Emma, you can do it. You can do it. And it means I got to revise quite a bit, you know. Say never mind. Okay, never mind. Inshallah. What sound is that? Is it washing machine?
Is there construction?
Construction, okay. Okay, no problem, no problem. Okay, come. A histogram. You know how this works for this one?
Mhm.
Same thing like just now. If you want to find the value, take this plus this, then divide by 2, you times by the frequency. Same thing, eh? You like just now. Just now was just table form. Now this is the table, the histogram form of the table. So you may want to convert to a table like this. Just now what we did, for example, and then you add a thing. You may want to. I leave it to you, or you want to create your. You can just write the value here. What's the value here? What's the value here? What's the value here? Frequency. You write it here. Then you just types. Up to you. Okay. You don't need to create a table if you don't want to. Totally up to you. But I will just, for the sake while you are doing, I will just write down here lah. Five,
1.5.
1.5 hours. You see down here, that's the median, mean. So all right. So if you see that's the mean, look at it. This is from here to here is ready 12% from 0 to 5. 5 to 10 is even more. So I don't think you can, the mean, the average will be that. So let us, do you write it down? No, okay. Cannot do not writing down. Okay, so I'm gonna do the table for you. You fill up this table then. Okay. Let's see now. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, down here is the number of hours lah. Okay, number of hours. So you must fill up down here. What is that middle value here? Okay, so this one is 0 to 5. So what you're gonna write down here? That value. This one is 5 to 10. You must do this. I think you cannot do using a calculator. Impossible. For the beginning lah. Beginning after, because you have all the numbers jumbled in your mind. Let me try like that. So you write down all this first. You write down here, Ken. And then frequency is here, right? I'm going to write frequency here. Oh, frequency is here. So this is how much? So it's 12. This one is not 5. You must take first plus last divide by 2. Like just now, remember like just now what we do? Then next one, 5 plus 10 divided by 2. Remember not?
How come I can't erase it?
Okay, I erase it for you then. Okay. Okay, I fill up all this for you, okay? Because it's not fair because you're doing it only visually. If you have the paper with you, you have no problem writing it. The last one is 4, okay. So down here, the last one is the total value lah. You need to times 2. Okay. Okay, good. here. Okay, good. Then you just times and get this one, the value, get all the total values lah. What's it? Okay. Okay. .5 times 11 is not 68.57, not 68.75. You try again. 12.5. You must clear your calculator after each calculation. That's what I do. This one, this one you got to check in.
That's what I got.
Huh? 12. You try. You see, 12 times 10 is really 120. You know. This is 12.5 times 11 is bigger. You try AC it, AC it. Your mode, is it DG? Is it D? Your mode on calculator, check.
D.
Your mode, is it D? Now, okay. You AC it. AC 12.5 times 11. You will come out. Maybe you can't erase it.
137.
Oh. Yeah, you write 137.5 then? While I put the... Can? Okay, so you add them all up, add all the frequency up and just divide, right? That's what we do, right? Total divide by the number of items. So number of items is the frequency. This is called fx lah. Bismillah. Okay, so now 9.8 seems a possibility. You see, 5 hours, 10 hours, 15 hours. So 9.8, there's a possibility, yeah. But you see, 1 point something not possible because most of them is more than 5 hours. Okay, you must be able to estimate. Okay, we move on to the next one. This one I think is. Are we going? We're going to median. You know what's median? So mode is average. What's median? We are dealing with what? Median. The positioning, the center positioning. So you know, so center. So first you need to arrange from small to big, ascending order, and then you choose what is in the middle. If there's no middle, take the two center ones, divide by 2. Add them together, divide by 2. You try first. You try first. You write. You do your working now here again on this screen. You know how to do? Okay. Or you can do yourself on your paper. No problem. No problem. Okay. So long. I think this one is still quite easy. So you try first. So how many numbers? How many prizes are there? Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So how to calculate the middle position?
Add everything then divide.
No. That's every position. This is one price, another price, another price, another price, another price, another price. So how to find? Yeah, but +1 divide by 2. Every time you need to +1. So you have 6 of them. 6, there's 6 prices, right? We are looking for position now. So you take, there are 6 prices, you +1, so you get the 7th position. And then you get 7, then divide by 2. Okay, you have to divide by 2, get 3.5. So the 3.5 position. So now, okay, I do the first one with you, okay? So what is the smallest, you tell me? Price. Smallest. Smallest price? Which one is smallest? 56. So we arrange it this way first. For median, you need to do the arrangement. You have to write it out. Then next one is
64,
64. The next one?
69,
69. Next one?
72,
72. Next one?
78,
78. Next one? Okay, so now what do I mean by position? This is position 1, this is position 2, this is position 3, this is position 4, this is position 5, this is position 6. Formula says if there are 6 positions, take 6 plus 1, get 7 divided by 2. So your median is the 3.5 position. This is 1, 2, 3. This is 4, where's 3.5? It's in between here. So what to do? Take these two values, add up together, divide by 2. That's your median. Okay. And your median is
70.5.
70.5. Yes. Okay. Now let's say we don't, let's say down here now, imagine there is no, let's say there's no 80. Okay, there's no 80. How to, let's say there's only this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How to find the median? There's only 5 prices. What is the median? You know?
It's like
Which one? Which one? Which one is the middle position out of the 5? Middle of it. 2. This one?
3.
This 3. Yeah. So the median is $69. So how do we know? The formula says if there are 5 numbers, whatever numbers there are, you just add 1, and then you divide by 2. So 5 plus 1, 6. 6 divided by 2 is the third one. The problem is when this is even, you plus 1, then you get in between, you must add this 2 divided by 2. Sometimes you have one number, the answer is the answer. Okay, the number is the answer. Are we okay? You sure? Sure. Huh? So median, we are dealing with position. What is the middle position? That means, for example, now everyone in your class, some are tall, some short, yeah, like that, like that. Some, this is the heights lah. So they ask you, okay, arrange from short to tall. Have you done that before? Like that. Then they want to see, okay, what is the median position? So what is center? So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, let's say 7 lah down here. So the median position number 4. So how I know it's number 4? Because 7 persons, you plus 1, then the answer divided by 2. 7 plus 1 is 8, divided by 2 is number 4. So position number 4, this one, is the median. Now, why do they want to know what is the median? Well, sometimes they need to know average, the concept of average. Why do they need to know that? Okay, later we go into that. Now we learn the mechanics of it. Okay. Okay, you try. You understand what this is? Okay. So this the key tells you that 3/5 is 350. So 3/8 is 380. So in other words, these are all the different, there's frequency is 3 down here. So down here is 350, 350, 380. This is 400, 400, 120. You know what I mean? You know how to do this? Your teacher went through this, Stanley? Yes, huh? Okay, so you try now. These are all the positions, position 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. These are all numbers, no? 350, 350. So imagine if you don't need to write them now because they already done this for you. So how to find the median? Remember, find the total number plus 1 divided by 2. Can you do that first? You tell me which position is in the median?
3.5.
Which 3.4?
5.
Let me see. 3.5. Okay, what position? How many numbers are there? How many numbers are there total down here? How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 19. You must plus 1. You get 20. Divide by 2. So it's the 10th position. So you count now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So the 2 down this one. So what's this number? You must know what the number is. 520. Okay. If you plus 1 divide by 2, you get decimal 0.5. That means you must add in between the two numbers. Let's say now, if this one we don't, imagine we don't have number 8 here. Imagine the reason. So total number down here is 18, right? 18 plus 5, 19. 19 and divide by 2, you get 9.5. So you count until 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9.5 is down here in between. So you must take these two numbers together, divide by 2. So 500 plus 520, you get 1020 divided by 2, you get 510. Yeah, you get it, huh? Okay, good. Okay. So now, I'm not going to do the next question yet. Okay. Okay, we move on first because the next question, we can return to this later if we have time. If not, you do it in the next lesson. We'll try this one. You know what's positive integer, right? Whole number. So we go one by one, we read together. The frequency table shows the distribution of number of vegetable servings consumed by. So this must mean something to you. Imagine you are in the American cafeteria. So now 2 students, they don't want any sayo. They say, no, I don't want any sayo. 6 students, they take 1 scoop of sayo. X students, we do not know how they take 2 scoops. And 2 students, they take 3 scoops of sayo. And 1 student take 4 scoops. This must be a vegetarian. Probably. Yeah, 4 scoops of sayo is a lot, man. So now they say X down here is a positive integer. That means it's not a decimal, it's a whole number. And the median number of servings is 1.5. Where is 1.5? The number of servings is between 1 and 2. 1.5 is here, what? So means you are supposed to find the value of X. Can you try? You will get more and more. Later on, you try, I will explain. You'll get more and more of these questions. First of all, it must make sense. Do you understand what they're saying?
No.
You don't understand what they're saying, you won't be able to answer the question. If someone asks you something, Emma, you like this one, that one, which one? You see, what are you talking about? I don't know. You cannot answer because you don't understand the question. So now let us go step by step. Do you remember? Sometimes the median, and like down here, can be in between the two? Remember that? So how do we know they can be in between the two? Because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 plus 1 is 7. 7 divided by 2 is 3.5 is in between.
So whenever you have a median that is in between, you know that the number of items here is even. Do you agree? Because odd, if it's odd number like this, now let's say we cancel the last one. Remember we cancel 80 just now. 5 plus 1, you get 6. 6 divided by 2, you get 3, remember? So if it's odd number, okay, let me just show you now. Okay, this is something you must you try to internalize. Internalize means, so now let's say you have this one score 2 points, score 5 points, score 7 points, score 8 points, score 9 points. I've already arranged them. There's 5 different scores of 5 different students. So I ask you what's the median? Very simple. You see in middle, what? This is in the middle. Yeah, how to do it by formula? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 plus 1 divided by 2. So you get 3, the third position. Remember, median, we are dealing with position. This is the third position now. 1, 2, 3. But if it's, let's say you have more, let's say you have 6 students. Let's say you have another, how many? Here now, okay, see here. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 is even number, right? So now, what is the median? Well, again, there are 8 students, so we take 8 plus 1 divided by 2. You get 9 divided by 2, 4.5. Where's 4.5? This is 1, 2, 3, 4. 4.5 is in between here. So once your median is in between, you know the number of students or participants or whatever is even. But draw a line. Can you see the 4 here? You can, to the left of the median, the number is the same as to the right of the median. Yeah, correct, because it's in the middle. We are dealing with the position. Do you get it now? To the we are dealing with position, right? So to the left must be the same as to the right. If there's 4 persons to the left, there must be 4 persons to the right. Now this part is important for you to know for the next one now. Okay, so let me now share with you the screen again. We go back to where we were here, down here. So they tell us at 1.5. 1.5 what? Servings. So this is servings, right? So it's 1, this is 2. How many numbers here? There must be also the same. Down here, how many? What's the frequency? 8. So down here, if frequency must be 8 also. So what number is this, Emma? Total frequency is 8. Total frequency must be 8. What is X? Yeah, 2 plus 6 is 8. 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 plus 1 equals to 8. 3 plus 5. This is X.
You're like,
Okay lah. Sorry. Tarik, are you using the place? Yes, you are. Okay, I am now. Sorry. Okay. So now can you see? Down here now is total. What's the frequency? We know it's 16 now. Because to the left of the median, there's 8 persons eating the vegetables. So to the right of the median must also be 8 persons because we are dealing with positioning. It's exactly at the center. All right, that's the first one. Second one, how to find the mean number. Now this one is, they want to know what's the average. You find the total lah. Total divide by the total number of frequency. Frequency is 16, right? 8, 8, 16. So total is 16. What's the total number of servings? You write here lah. You times 0 times 2 plus 1 plus times 6 and 2. Then you divide.
1.6.
116, eh?
One point-
Okay. 1.6. Okay, let me see. 1.625. Is that correct?
I only got 1.6.
Okay, what is your, did you get 0 times 2? You, okay, we go through one by one. Huh? You got 2 down here, you got 6 down here, you got, sorry, this one is 0, not 2. Huh?
Oh, wait.
You got 10, you got 6, you got 4. So you add 6 plus 4, 10, 10 plus 10, 20, 20 plus 6, 26. 26 divided by total number of the frequency is 8, 8, 16. Right? You divide, do you get 1.625?
Hmm.
Okay. So, okay, yeah. Now you can see down. This is my family. Oh, cannot show you. It doesn't want you to see that. I don't know why. Okay, here we go. We move on. No, the laptop doesn't want me to show. Don't know. There seems to be a hidden force guiding my hand. Okay, now we're coming to the mode. Mode means highest in frequency. Highest number of times happening. Let's say now you get UFO experiences. Here are your students. You saw it 5 times. By the way, yeah, I mean, okay, you try this one. This is quiz 1. What is the mode for quiz 1? You tell me. Mode means the highest occurring score for the quiz.
Zero.
0, no. Then 2% score 7. So the mode, the highest occurring score is 7. What's the highest occurring score in quiz 2? There are 2 of them.
10.
4 and 0. One is 4, the other is 0. And what about the last one? Is there any median for this one? Sorry, mode. Sorry, mode. Mode. Why am I saying? Is there any mode, model scholar? Is there any mode on here? Or none? Highest occurring, Down here, none, Why? Each one is once only, occurring once. So 0 and 4 occurs, yeah, most down here for quiz 2. 7 occurs most, what? 7, 7. Okay. So we move on to the next one. Are you okay, Emma? You know how to read this dot diagram, right? So now they want you to find the mean, median, and mode. Yeah, you try the first one. Try A first. Try A first. 28.5 is your median height, is it?
28.6.
28 points. Okay, one by one. Your mean, your A1 mean is 28.6.
5.
There's a 5 there. Okay, let's check. Yeah, you take 26 times 2. You take 27 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You take 28 times 2. 29 times. Sorry?
I did that already.
Okay. So the answer is supposed to be total is 572 divided by 20. You know, there's 20 dots. 2, 6, 2, 10 already. 12. 12 plus 5, 15, 17, 19, 20. Do you divide by 20?
Oh, wait, the total is how much?
Total is 572.
20.6.
6. Okay, so that's your mean. So now can you find how many? So you know there's 20. There's 20 different plants lah. When you have these dots, one plant, this is 6 plants, there's 2 plants, there's 2 plants. So there's 20 plants. The median position, the median would be which position?
In between 29 and 30.
Sorry, again, between?
29 and 30.
Okay, hold on. So you take 10, sorry.
Oh, no, it's 29.
Okay, hold on. We have 20 plants, right? Down here is 20 plants, right? So take 20, the formula says plus 1. Then divide by 2. So you get 10.5. 10.5, where is it in? Okay, down here is 1, 2. There's 6 here, is 8. Sun's 10. Sun 11 and 12. Can you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 10.5 is in between here. So this is 28.5. How do you get 28.5? This plus this divide by 2. Are we okay? Okay. Then the next one. Which height? Yeah, well done. So now they are going to add now. Okay, they are going to add another plant. So this plant is 58 cm. So there's only one 58 cm. Okay. Down here, 58 cm. It's just one down here. Okay, the in between there's nothing else, just like that. So they want you to find what's the mean, median, and mode. Actually, you need to find mean, median, mode before you can find what's the difference, what's the change. You need to find the new mean, the new median, the new mode. And then you can find
The mean is the muted yourself.
Sorry. Very sorry. Down here now is 30. Down here is 28.6. So they want to find the change. So 30 minus 28.6, what's the answer? That's the change.
1.4.
1.4. So notice, this question is not asking you to find the new mean. They're asking you to find the change in the mean. But in order to find that, you need to find the new mean. That's why I asked you to find the new mean first. Then you minus the old mean. Same thing. You must find a new median. I'm thinking of meridian. Median. Then you minus the old median. Can you find the new median then? And then minus the old median, which might give you the meridian.
do you find median again?
Median, you must know how many plants are there in total. Now, with this 50, this plant is number 21, correct? Yes, now was,
22 divided by 20,
yes. So you get number
11.
11. So 11 is which height? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
49.
29. So there's now the median was 28.5, remember? Now it's 29. So what's the difference between the two?
0.5.
Okay. And then now you find the mode. What is the mode?
27.
27 still. So what's the difference in the change in the mode?
0.
0. So that is what it is. So we'll continue with this next lesson, okay? Are you okay? Okay, so you must, yeah, all right. So I'll catch up with you then. Bye-bye. Okay, take care. You got no school, right? Alamak, she left already.